Well, the light sought to bring unity to the multiverse.
Bluestar 2000 to 2012. Birth date January 22nd, 2008. Federation Archives. Go ahead.
Welcome to the sanctuary of nature center. Here everyone can come together.
Earth Sanctuary.
It's all about planet.
All nationalities and all walks of life. A peaceful future. Our peaceful future. Follow the footsteps of our ancients. Galactic civilizations.
Survival and navigation.
Take your shoes off and dance around the fire. Look up at the stars and mingle with the ancients. The Egyptians, the Mayans, the Aztec, the Hopi Indians. Oh, na, 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 na. Earth Sanctuary, Central Australia.
Uh-oh. That's Mama Willy Wagtail, and she's getting a little bit cranky. It wasn't my fault, I just popped outside the house and all the little ones are just flying around. Gorgeous little things. They've had a bit of a rough time, the old Willy Wagtails, in the last couple of years. We've had some pretty hardcore winds which blow in from the west, and I think the last generation of Willy Wagtails have done fairly well. I think Mum's getting used to putting the nest in a more protective area, but it's just a sign of the times that these little champions have to adapt to the new weather systems around the planet as well. It's not just human beings, everyone is adapting to the new lifestyle in which the planet Earth is all about. I'm here at the Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre. Do you like my hat? This hat belongs to our dear old grandfather, Phil Lane. This isn't just a champion. I'll give you a side shot. Legend. Because of Phil Lane, we got into the motivational aspect of making sure our Federation television can pop up on your screen daily around the world. He used to call us every night at 8 o'clock for 7 years when we moved up to Central Australia from Melbourne, and that was without fail. Every night at 7 o'clock, either Benny, Tommy or myself would get the wonderful call from Mr. Phil Lane. He moved on to the spiritual world around about the age of 96, and I tell you what a champion he was. He used to ring us up and inform us about climatic conditions overseas, and he was excited about climate change, and it's nice to see someone of the age of 96 who gave a damn, where there's a couple of muppets flying around who really don't give too much of a flying hoop. Some clouds have rocked in the last couple of hours. We had a fierce wind here last night, and some cloud covers came over today, and it's quite beautiful to see those dark clouds. I'm not too sure if it's going to drop any water. It's fairly hot here at the moment. Climate change around the world, it's on the side at the moment for those who want to digest the stories a little deeper. Obviously through the States there at the moment there's some hardcore cold snaps going on, and people are feeling the effects of that intense cold. Certain regions around America who are obviously used to this period of the year being cold, but it's the duration of the cold which seems to be affecting the people over there at the moment. Things like your water pipes bursting because of the frozen water in there, etc. There's an area in China today which broke its record for the amount of snow that fell in a single drop. 50 centimetres dropped, and that's an extraordinary amount of snow. Here in Australia we're getting more and more reports of sheds with hay in it combusting, and this does happen from time to time, but we're also breaking records of that hay being smacked around. We've got some stories there, so I'm just pulling out one of these bindies in my foot. There's more stories there in Vietnam where their coastal areas are being inundated by large waves, and it's a major concern for Vietnam. They've got some very low-lying areas there, and those people have to take it a little more seriously when we start talking about oceans rising. Those who live in mountainous areas can be rest assured to a certain degree, but those countries like Vietnam and the Philippines are certainly having some dramas there. The United Kingdom's also getting some very, very strange weather. There was an anti-cyclone, which they're calling it, which has moved up from the Canary Islands, and that's bringing some very, very warm weather. In fact, they've just had some of their warmest days for this period on record. That's in the regions of London. Further north, they're experiencing some very, very cool weather indeed. There's a heap of stories there. There's climate change problems occurring all around the planet, and all major continents are being affected. The economic downturn from these kind of challenges that face us are really going to start pinching as we progress further and further into this very unstable environment. But that's our generation. That's what we're going to have to deal with. So put your belts on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going for a very, very long ride down a very, very slippery slide. But all you can do is just keep a big smile on your face, because we're going to have to do it together. I'm here at the Sanctuary World Nature Centre. Tommy's at the ambulance centre at the moment. He'll be finished in a couple of hours, and Benny's got the night shift, and it's Tommy's birthday tomorrow, so we're going to have a bit of a crack. I hope this news finds you very, very well. That little bird is a peewee, if you can hear him. He's singing because there's rain coming. Isn't that nice? Yeah, well, we'll see, eh? Be nice. See what happens. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Back to the craft. You little beauty.